So May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I always like to kind of highlight that in the month of May, but also highlight it in every month, right? We need to take care of our mental health as much as we take care of our physical health, and really make that a priority, because our mental health really dictates a lot of things that go on in our life, right? How we show up for ourselves, for others, in what we do, and how we do it. So something just to keep in mind, that as we come to our mat, we are taking care of our mental health, and that's a good thing. And just to be aware of body sensations, where your mind goes, and really just kind of enjoy the movement, enjoy the breath, enjoy some release. And welcome. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Take another one in and follow it with a really long exhale. Feel the length, feel your hips pull back as your fingertips creep forward. And let's just take one more collective breath in and an exhale out. Come forward to your tabletop, grounding down, stacking joints. Inhale, lift your gaze, drop your belly. Exhale, tuck chin deeply and round out your spine. Do that again. Inhale, nice fluid movement, and exhale. Take one more, and exhale it out. Tuck toes under if they're not. Start to lift your knees slowly, so engaging your core as you're doing that. Maybe 1 inch at a time, fire up to your belly, and then pull hips up and back to your down dog. Pedal it out and take some movement. So I didn't mention this before class. If you have music on your end, that's great. You can find me on Spotify. There's some 60-minute playlists out there. I want you to enjoy your class. Come back to stillness. Lift your right leg high. Keep it high and just fan the hip open. Point, flex, circle, find a little movement. Come back to center, bring knee towards nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, place it through to your lunge. Come light to fingers. Inhale, sweep arms back. Sweep forward and up, balancing warrior. Full breath in, full breath out. Go ahead, reach and lengthen. On your exhale, bring your left arm forward, the right arm back, twist. Shoulders over hips, squeezing into your midline. Reach forward and down to your twisting lunge. Plant the left palm. Reach up through the right ribs. It's just a yawn, one more breath. Exhale, release to frame your front foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, guide the front leg straight and dome. Just hold this static stretch here. You can guide your forehead towards your knee. Maybe lift the front toes up. Press back through that back heel. Inhale. Exhale. Just some awareness, some sensation. Release back to your lunge. Plant both palms, brace, take it back, high plank. Strong core, strong legs, chin gaze slightly lifted. Inhale. Exhale, tap your knees, squeeze elbows in as you lower down. Release to your mat, small cobra. Hips pull up and back, downward facing. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Keep the leg high, just fan the hip open. Point, flex, circle. Just kind of getting all the little kinks out. Come back to center, hind your right toes, bring knee towards nose. Inhale up and back. Exhale, place it through to your lunge. Light to fingers just to find the length. Inhale, sweep arms back. Sweep forward and up. Full breath in. Soften in, full breath out. Inhale, reach high. On your exhale, right arm forward, the left arm back, twist. Pull forward and down to your twisting lunge. Plant the right palm. Pull up to the left ribs. Maybe let your gaze travel. Release to frame your front foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, guide the front leg straight, dome. Continue connecting with that breath. Just letting the inhales, the exhales flow. Your body will follow the breath. Inhale and exhale. Come back to your lunge. Plant both palms, brace. Take it back, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbows in, lower down to your mat. You can tap knees here if you'd like. Small cobra or the up dog. Pull up and back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's just take another vinyasa, your version. Just smooth out the kinks. Following the breath. Soften your knees, walk up to your hands. Always mindful movement. Bend your knees, pull arms back to airplane. Reach forward and up. Sink your bum, pull your shoulder blades back. Guide your legs straight, press palms at the top, peek up. Guide hands through heart center. Let's just pause here. Set your intention, your movement, for being present. Taking this time for yourself. Arms down by your sides, mountain pose. Here we go, one breath at a time. Arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, sweep arms back. Sweep forward and up. Full breath in. Open to your warrior two. Breathe in, settle, breathe out. That front knee out to the pinky toe, softening your shoulders. Inhale, straighten the front leg, take arms overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten, take arms up. Back to warrior two, pause. Flip and revolve your warrior, just one breath. Cartwheel down, plant both palms, brace. Take it back, high plank. Inhale, exhale, low. Breathe in, upward facing. Pull back, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, place it through. Light to fingers. Step it forward and fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, rise up to your chair. Sink, settle through the exhale. Guide your legs straight, take your gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, airplane arms. Exhale, forward and up. Full breath in. Open to your warrior two. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, straighten. Take arms overhead. Through heart center, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Really press off that front foot. Come back to warrior two and pause. Flip and revolve. One breath. Find some space. Cartwheel down. Plant your palms. Take it back. High plank. Inhale. Exhale, low. Breathe in, upward facing. Pull back, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, place it through. Light to fingers. Step it forward and fold. So finding our rhythm, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, rise up to your chair. Settle back through the heels. Guide your legs straight, press palms, peek up. Exhale, fold. Halfway up. Exhale, right foot back. Let's spin that back heel flat. Reach arms back. Windmill up, warrior two. Breathe in. Settle, breathe out. Find your way there. Flip and revolve. Exhale, settle. So take that top hand between the shoulder blades. Reach around, grab the outside of the elbow. Just create a little leverage point there. Inhale, straighten, gently pull back. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Just creating space here. Exhale, bend. Now inhale, straighten and hold. Take both arms back. Like you're holding that big medicine ball. You're pressing through both feet. Reach that left arm forward. Adjust your base. Come into straight leg triangle. So reach forward, lengthen, and then drop in. So you're opening up the torso, opening up the chest, staying strong through your base, your legs, your core. Reach that top arm high. Circle around. Just do one big arm circle here. Take it up high again. Let's do another, just opening up the shoulder. Now reach up high, take it around for that half bind. So the shoulders nice and loose and open. You can reach that left arm forward if you'd like. Just breathe into the space. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let's take one more. Just see what space is there. Back to the foundation. Float back up to warrior two. Flip and revolve, one breath. Cartwheel down to the twist. Back heel is high. Reach up through the left ribs. Squeezing into the midline. Take your gaze up. Release, take it back, high plank. Move through your vinyasa, squeezing those elbows in. And then pulling back to the down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bring knee towards nose. Inhale, up and back. Right knee, right elbow, or tricep. Inhale, up and back. Cross it over, connect. Take the fallen triangle, shoot the leg through, lift from the hips, open through the heart. One more breath. Release down, swing the right leg up and back. On your exhale, place it through. Tap back, knee down, coming into the deep lunge. Allowing here, not forcing, just allowing the space to happen. You can take your arms high, maybe behind your head, maybe interlaced behind. One more breath just to allow the space to unfold. And then reach arms high. On your exhale, release. That left leg can pop. Bring feet together and fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, rise up to your chair. Sink, settle through the exhale. Guide your legs straight. Take it up and back. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Take your left foot back. Spin the back heel flat. Reach arms back. Windmill up, warrior two. Full breath in. Full breath out. Flip and revolve. Giving your enough time to settle. And then taking that top hand behind the shoulder blade, reach around, grab the outside of the elbow. Watching where that front knee tracks. Inhale, straighten. Not really watching, just being mindful. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. That's that body awareness. Exhale, bend. Now straighten, really press off that front foot. Staying stabilized to the back outer heel. Take both arms back. Reach that right arm forward. Maybe adjust your base. Pull forward and down to the straight leg triangle. So first, open up the torso, expand through the arms. Stay super strong through the legs, through the core. Let's take those arm circles here. Just being mindful, aware. Take another. And then come into the half bind. You have that option to reach the right arm forward. Open up that left shoulder, reach through the right. Awesome, everyone. Come back to foundation. Float up to warrior two. Flip and revolve, one breath. Cartwheel down to the twist. Plant left palm, back heel is high. Pull up to the right ribs. Open up that space. One more breath. Release down. Take it back, high plank. Move through your vinyasa. Come back to the down dog. Lifting your left leg high. Bring knee towards nose. Inhale up and back. Over to the left elbow or tricep. Inhale up and back. Cross it over, connect. Send it through to your fallen triangle. Open through the heart, lift from the hips. Release down, swing the left leg up and back. Exhale, place it through. Tap the back knee down. Come into your deep lunge. You can take your arms high, take it behind. Find what works for you. Just another breath to explore the space. Reach up high. On your exhale, release. That right leg can pop. Bring feet together and fold. Let's take a forward fold here. So separate your feet, maybe grab big toes. Maybe grab behind opposite shins, ankles. Let your head hang heavy. And then just explore the opening through the hamstrings by lifting up your sit bones. I like to find the compression through the chest onto the thighs, part of the pose. Maybe shake your head, yes and no. Let's take one more breath. This practice is a reminder that we're not in a rush, right? Lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, rise up to your chair. Sink, settle. Guide your hands through heart center. Lift your elbows, twist right, left elbow down. Open up through the arms, expand. Coming through center, just find a little mini forward fold. Come halfway up. Exhale, send your right foot back. Spin the back heel flat, reach arms back. Let's interlace, coming into humbled warrior. Allowing, letting go. Reminding ourselves that we can be strong, but at the same time, we can be soft, mindful, aware, accepting. Release any grip, any bind, reach arms back. Windmill up to your warrior two. Soft gaze forward, let's come into our half moon pose, shifting weight forward. Maybe grabbing a tool along the way. Keep it simple, strong. Honor yourself exactly where you are. Meet yourself there with love and kindness. Part of our mental health toolkit is not to beat yourself up. Have to be kind and loving to ourselves first. Come back to foundation if you played. Soften into the standing leg, right hand to your hip. Float back to warrior two. Guide the front leg straight, turn left toes in. Let's take toes out, heels in, and come into our standing frog on this side. So slight little tilt through your pelvis. You can bring your arms to goalposts and just settle in. That means the shoulders, the weight through the heels. Let's take our arms straight out. You can like interlace and index finger points, just like our warrior three. Just kind of hold that position. And then we're going to take our arms out, squeezing the shoulder blades behind, and take them back in, kind of squeezing into your core. Inhale, open. Exhale, press palms. One more time, open it up. Just release stress and anxiety just by doing that. And then bring your forearms or your palms together. And then take your arms high, straighten your legs. You're just gonna pivot to face the front of your mat. You're set up right for warrior, standing head to knee, sorry. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, tuck chin and dome down. You can release. You can use your blocks if you have them. You can guide forehead in. You can also interlace behind that back calf. Let's take one more right here and just draw yourself in. And then let's come into our standing split from here. It's just shifting weight forward, popping that back leg high. And I'll give you some freedom here. You can stay in the standing split. You can also reverse your half moon by bringing that leg to hip height, taking your left hand to your hip, and taking it out and up. So some choices. Take what you need, what's calling you. And then one breath just to finish. Lunge your right foot back. Take left foot back to meet it. Move through your vinyasa if you'd like. You can always skip it. Bring big toes to touch. Shift forward to your plank. Plant left palm, spin heels to the left. Be strong, be light, especially through the hips. Go and play. Modify. Back to the foundation. Bring that top arm forward and down. Optional low to high push-up. Back to down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift forward to the plank. Tap your knees, slowly lower down. Release down to your belly. We're gonna do one belly back bend here. Let's bring our arms to goalpost. Tops of your feet are down, so your knees are lifted, so your legs are engaged. Lift your forearms. Squeeze elbows behind. Exhale, lengthen forward. Inhale, squeeze elbows behind, lift your chest. Exhale, lengthen forward. Squeeze behind, lift your chest. Now take your arms back. Lift your legs, you're in full locust. So engage the legs, lift your chest, full body pose. Splash down. Take your cheek, look right. Tuck your toes under, press palms mid-rib, chin or forehead to center. Press up to your high plank. Lift hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your hands back to your feet. Soften your knees, rise all the way up to standing. Interlace at the top, lift your right knee up to 90. Take a small step forward, tap to stabilize, come into warrior three. I like to point the back toes straight down. Gauge through your belly. Guide hands to heart center. Float arms back to airplane. Knee comes through to 90, arms overhead. Full breath in. Right arm forward, the left arm back. Twist. Take the outside of the knee. Maybe the foot to extend. Let your gaze travel back. It's challenging, but it's familiar. We're just building awareness around our breath, around sensations, around stillness. Creates a very mindful experience. Come back to center, knees at 90, arms overhead. Take that small step, tap to neutralize, and then come on in. Guide hands to heart. Float arms back to airplane. Knee comes through to 90. Arms overhead. Full breath in. Left arm forward, the right arm back, twist. Outside of the knee. Maybe grab that foot to extend. Even if you don't, maybe try it out. Let the gaze travel back. Often we have boundaries in our head, but they're not true boundaries. We can explore. We can have fun. It's how we grow and change. Come back to center, knees at 90, arms overhead. Finish strong here. Grow a little taller. Release down, mountain pose. Breathe in, breathe out. You might want to take a step forward, arms sweep up high. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Bend your knees, reach arms high. Forgot the twist. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Lift the elbows, twist left. See, this practice is very forgiving. Go ahead, expand, open. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back through center, just a little mini forward fold. Halfway up. Send your left foot back. Spin the back heel flat, reach arms back. Let's interlace, come into our humbled warrior. More allowing, more letting go, not holding on. So our practice teaches us a lot of things. We just have to be aware and open to receive them. Release any bind. Float arms back to airplane. Your chest is just hovering. Windmill up, warrior two. Soft gaze forward. Take it into half moon pose. Your time, your way. We make our way there. We're fully present, how we're showing up. This calm and at ease state of mind, state of body. Even when we're challenged, if we can come in with that calm and ease, we don't feel it in our body, we don't feel it in our mind, that angst. Return to foundation. Soften into the standing leg, float back to warrior two. Guide your front leg straight, turn right toes in. Arms out wide, lift and open up your heart. Come halfway down, flat back. Release down. Keep a long, strong spine and guide your way in. Grab calves, heels, ankles, big toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take one more breath. Bring hands to hips or out to T. Press through feet, rise all the way up. Bring arms overhead, interlace or lock thumbs. Give it to the front of your mat. Reach arms high. Tuck your chin and dome down. You're pulling your belly away from that front quad to create some opening, some space. And then pivot forward to your standing split or revolve your half moon. Some freedom here. Us are the grace and space we need. Kind of the name of the game, right? Out there on our mat. That space, that ease, that grace, that's our stress resilience right there. One more breath. And then lunge back, step back, high plank, move through your vinyasa if you'd like. Bring big toes to touch, shift forward to your plank, plant right palm, spin heels right. Go ahead and explore. That top arm forward and down. Optional low to high. Back to down dog. Take a breath. And a full exhale out. Bend both knees deeply. Walk or jump up to your hands. Soften your knees as you kind of roll up through your spine. All the way up to standing. Mountain pose. One round of dancers. Left arm high inside of the right foot. Bring knees together. You can take it up a wall if you'd like. Reach tall. Kick back. Let the kick guide you in. One more breath. Kick, lean in. Let the kick bring you up. Release, windmill your arms. And when you're ready, take it on the other side. My cues are just guidelines. Just follow where you need to be. Final breath. Let the kick bring you up. Release, receive in mountain pose. Let's take toes out, heels in to our Yogi Squat. Sweep arms high. Right hands through heart center as you take a dive down. Hold belly up and in. Use blocks, anything you have for support. Let's come into a twist here. As an option, you take your right arm in front of that knee or inner thigh, extend it forward. You can take your left arm high. Maybe you come into a half bind. Maybe you try for the full. And then come through center, just take both arms forward. A little neutralize your spine here. And then extend the left arm forward over to the left. Take your right arm high. From here you have a half bind, maybe the full. Make sure you're not gripping. Sometimes if we're kind of pushing for something that we're just not ready for, we start gripping, like our toes, our jaw. Loosen the grip. We're able to see and feel where we need to be. Come to center, take both arms forward. If you'd like any arm balance here, go right ahead. Use some space, some freedom. And then when you're ready, let's just take it right onto our bum. Let's roll onto our back, bring your knee to 90. Press palms right below your knees. Inhale. Exhale, press the knees away, resist back. Inhale, press and resist. Inhale, press and resist. Now take both arms high towards the ceiling. Take your right leg over the left, so your eagle legs. Take right arm under, left, eagle arms. Inhale, tap your fingertips behind your head, tap your heels to the mat. On your exhale, just curl it all up. So on the inhale, you're opening. Exhale, curl up, tap. Inhale, open it up. Curl it up and tap. Just do a couple more rounds. Uncurl your legs, uncurl your arms. Just take both arms long, both legs long. And then we'll come in on the other side. Bring your knees to 90. Take your arms high, wrap left arm under. Left leg up and over. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, tap and open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl up. One more round. Take both legs long, arms overhead, big stretch. Take your hands behind your head, elbows out wide, bend your knees. Curl right elbow towards left knee and back down. Left elbow to left knee and down. Just curl up and tap. So this is just really isolated movement. If you'd like to take it into a bicycle, go right ahead. Just be mindful. One more each side. And then extend, just stretch your core long. Let's come into bridge wheel, one set here while we're on our backs. So lift your hips. I'm just going to cue something different here. It's just a bridge walk. You're just going to raise your left arm high and take it down. Take your right leg high and then tap down. So you're just kind of walking it out, all while you lift your hips. Keeping your weight balanced. Just a little dynamic movement. Release that right foot down, just lift your hips high. Come into some stillness, opening up that chest. Release your hips, bring the soles of your feet together. One hand to your heart, one on your belly. Supta Baddha Konasana. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Maybe rock and massage. And then rock back and forth. Maybe grab behind your hamstrings. Cross your ankles. Press your palms. Take it back, downward facing dog. Just come into a really mindful downward facing dog. Softening your knees, pressing chest to thighs. Really feeling the space underneath your arms open up. Go ahead, lift your right leg high. On your exhale, place it through to your half pigeon. Figure 4 on your back if this is not for you. Not here long, so just come right in. Let some tension release from your hips. Take one more breath. Slow exhale out. Let some tension go. Press palms, lift your heart. Send your right leg up and back, down dog split. Release your right heel to the mat, soften your left knee. Left leg lifts up and back. On your exhale, place it through to your half pigeon. Allowing yourself just to soften in for a few breaths. One more long breath in. And a long breath out. Press palms, lift your heart. Send your left leg up and back. Down dog split. Release your left heel down, soften your right knee. Bend both knees deeply. Once again, walk or jump up to your hands. Have a seat, roll onto your backs. If you need a final spinal twist, go right ahead. Take your time. As you make your way into your final rest, once you are ready, and when you're ready, place yourself into Shavasana just like any other pose, very mindfully, very intentionally. Really let the weight of your body hug your mat. Just fully let go and receive. Stress is a perception we create by reacting to the things that happen in our minds. If we can quiet our minds enough, we can let go and we can surrender into the moment. Love yourself enough to loosen the grip and let go of what needs to be freed. Start to wiggle toes and fingers. Take your arms overhead, big stretch of the spine. Hug your knees in, give yourself a final nice squeeze. Gently roll to the right. Thank yourself for showing up this evening. Just paying attention to your self-care, your mental health. Press yourself up to a seat, bring your hands to your heart center. Bring your thumbs to your forehead center. With grace, with ease, and gratitude, we bow. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Colleen.
You're welcome. Have a great evening, everyone.